Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's the beginning of my laser hair removal series on my channel. I don't know if you guys are following me on Instagram, but I mentioned how I'm now getting all my laser hair treatments at the Cosmetic Clinic in New Zealand. It's kind of exciting, well it's very exciting because if you're anything like me and you have Indian genes it doesn't have to be Indian, like a lot of women are hairy, but I'm saying like if you're anything like me and you have the same hairy genes, thank you to my dad, but I can't really be mad because hair, brows, lashes, you know? Anyways, yeah, if you're anything like me and you have the same struggles with growing up being hairy, having to like shave your legs every day, hair growing everywhere on your arms and your face, you know? So laser hair removal is like my savior in a way. So I thought since I'm starting at a new treatment center, at a new clinic, that I would document my journey through it because I'm getting a lot of areas done that I've never done before. So it's amazing because I can document it from the day one. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me along on my laser hair removal journey, then keep watching. First up, I wrote some points down. My history of laser hair removal. So I've been getting it done on my face for years. I've been to 2 different clinics before the Cosmetic Clinic. For me, some people say that laser hair removal is permanent. For me, I would say that it's more like my preferred method of hair removal. I wouldn't say it's permanent, but it is the best method I found that works for me because I can't get my face threaded. I can't get it waxed. I can't really do anything else to it because it's really sensitive. So for me, laser was the obvious option, and I get my face done previously before I went to the Cosmetic Clinic. I was getting it done about every 4 to 6 weeks, and to be honest, I don't actually grow hair everywhere on my face. Like I don't get any hair like here. Oh my gosh, by the way, my sideburns got a bit singed in my last session at my last salon, so we'll ignore that. But I don't actually really grow hair over here. Maybe like after 8 months I'll start to grow hair. Like it's really weird, but I barely grow hair over here. Most of my growth is like around my upper lip, just like in patches, but mainly like here, and that because for me it's hormonal growth. It's not like if you got like your legs done and it's growing back, you know what I mean? Like facial hair is hormonal growth. That's why it's not permanent for me. It's more of my preferred hair removal method, if you know what I mean. I think that's all that I was getting done, but I would have loved to get like other areas done, like my legs, my arms, etc. because when I shave my legs, like my hair is so coarse and thick, like you can see actually it's grown back. My hair is so coarse and thick that when you shave, like even with like a 5-blade razor, it still looks like it hasn't been shaved. Like you can, like obviously the hair's gone, but you still see like those little black dots, and it grows back the very next day. So it's a really big hassle, and obviously like shaving hurts. So when the hair grows back and the stubble is there, or like the regrowth, like it hurts and you get ingrowns, and it's hard to shave again, and like you have to wait for a period of time. Waxing is good for me. I've done waxing before, but you have to wait for that time frame of having the hair grow out to be long enough to wax again. So that's not convenient either. So that's why I've always decided to just choose laser, because prices are so comparable that you might as well get laser over waxing done anyway, you know what I mean? And in terms of pain, like waxing is a lot more painful for me personally. So yeah, that's why laser was like the preferred method. Okay, so pre and post treatment. So treatments, I'm going to insert some clips of my legs being treated. You do have to shave, I think about 12 hours before. I shaved the day before, but to be honest, my hair grows so fast that in my next treatment, I'm going to be shaving on the day. So it's less painful, because when I was getting some parts of my body done that had more hair, like obviously when there's more hair, then it hurts a little bit more. So it's kind of like you'd shave 12 hours before. You don't apply like any lotion or anything. Like when I go get my face done, I have zero makeup on. Like I don't ask them to take it off. Like you have to go in with a bare face. I only just wear moisturizer and sunscreen. A bunch of other things. I've got like a little leaflet here from the Cosmetic Clinic. You can't use any skincare product containing cosmeceutical retinol, so topical vitamin E, or any types of whitening creams. I don't really use any of those. So post-treatment is super important. Like you can't put makeup on them the same day. You can't go to the gym. You have to avoid saunas. So I usually get my laser done on the day that I don't have any other plans, and I don't have to film or anything like that, and I don't have to go to the gym because your body still has heat from the laser, so you can't, like you're supposed to avoid going to the gym and sweating and things like that. So it's really important. And oh my gosh, sunscreen. Like ever since I started getting laser done, I'm so on top of my sunscreen. Like I only wear SPF 50 if it's got UVA and UVB protection, I believe. And even when I go outside, like I'm always in like a long sleeve. I've always got my legs covered, like face covered, legs covered, even if I go out to hang my washing, because it's so so important. Your skin is prone to pigmentation when you're getting laser done, so really look after yourself, because otherwise you're gonna get like different, like you just have to be really careful because these rules are in place for a reason. So I just don't even, you know. And obviously post-treatment, like you can't wax, so, and you can't pull the hairs out. Like don't be getting your tweezer and pulling your hairs out, because that's what I was so tempted to do, to be honest, because like I get random like little tiny hairs around my knuckles, which I used to just pluck out. Because now I'm getting it lasered, I keep forgetting that I can't pull them out again. Like you can, I don't think you can see them, but yeah, like they're there. And exclude this, I mean that's the, what is it called, inglot gel liner, that's just not gonna come off. So yeah, you just have to not wax, not pluck, you can only shave. You just let everything grow out. Or if it's like your face, I have like those eyebrow razors that you can just use. It's kind of like this, I think it bends or something, I don't know. So if you get like little hairs, you can just kind of trim them off, just literally for the sake of if it's bugging you. Pain, some people describe it as like a rubber band snapping on your wrist. I would kind of say that it's like a pinprick sensation. It's completely bearable and it's not like anything that would stop me from getting laser done, but I will say if you are hormonal, then avoid laser sessions during that time, because your skin is overly sensitive. Like I couldn't even get waxing or anything done during that time, so it's just up to you. Personally, I would avoid it. I'm really zoomed in on it. Can I zoom out? Dang it. I don't know. Guys, I zoomed out a little bit. Hopefully it's fine. How one person handles pain might be different to how another person handles pain. So I would recommend booking in for consultation before a treatment, and just to kind of get an idea of what you're in for and see if you can handle it and see how you feel about it before you actually commit, you know what I mean? Also, before you book into a consultation, like do your research on the place you're getting your laser done, do your research on the technicians, make sure you're going to a place that has trained professionals, because trust me, you can get burnt, and I've been in situations where I've been burnt before by people that aren't trained. This was years ago at my very first salon that I went and got laser hair removal. Like don't be tempted by the fact that there's grab one or group one deals for like multiple sessions for super cheap and be like, okay, yeah, I can afford it. Like honestly, not worth it. Do your research, go to a place that you trust with people that you trust to do your laser. Like I said, I'm going to the Cosmetic Clinic, and yeah, like I'll talk more about that in the next one, I think, because I'm trying to cover a lot of topics. I'm jumping back and forth because I feel like they kind of relate. Anyway, so I'm getting mine done at the Cosmetic Clinic. I should have mentioned this at the start of the video, but if I didn't, then I would like to point out that I am working with the Cosmetic Clinic and all my treatments are gifted to me. But as always, my opinions are all my own. Like I already use this method of hair removal, and I honestly just wanted to start a laser hair removal series on my channel because I always get asked like what I do and what my preferred method is, and to hear my experience with it. And I've already filmed like a couple of videos about it before, but I thought it would be great to film one from like the beginning and have you guys follow me along on my journey and see what it's like and see what results I've experienced, and like kind of go through it with me. Like I said, the treatments are gifted to me, and they're an amazing company. Like when I went in for my treatment, I had one treatment 3 weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago. They were super nice, super professional, and I felt really like at ease and comfortable because my laser technician, she was constantly asking me like how my pain levels were, how I was feeling, and she was just always checking on me. And they also like mark the body to make sure that they get all the sections, so that was quite good, I felt. I'm really grateful that I get to work with them because honestly, every hairy girl's dream, right? So yeah, I'm excited to see what results I see from like getting my arms done and my legs done and my underarms done. And also price varies per treatment place, but I will say that the majority of them do tend to do like package deals, so you could do like half legs and underarms and things like that for a package deal if you prepay some sessions. So do check those out before committing to just like one session, because with laser, like you need multiple sessions to see results. So you might need maybe like 6 to 12 sessions, and each session you get like every 4 to 6 weeks. So obviously it takes a while, so it kind of works out to buy a few sessions at a time to save money that way. I asked you guys for some questions and you guys said, let me see. Someone said, how expensive is it? Is it quite expensive? Like I said, it varies. Check out their website. I will put the Cosmetic Clinic website in my description box so you guys can check it out and see the prices. Does it affect tattoos? These are the Q&As that I got asked on my Instagram. I don't think you can treat areas with tattoos because with my mole, because it is pigment and the laser is attracted to pigment. I remember talking to my laser technician and she said when you've got like moles and things, sometimes they'll either rub it out with like a white pencil or they'll just like cover it because, whoops, I don't know my, yeah, or they'll just cover it because you wouldn't want to treat that area. If you've got tattoos, I don't think you can laser over them. I think you could just laser around it. Another question I got asked is electrolysis better than laser? Honestly, I've never had electrolysis done, so I can't really comment on that, but I think electrolysis is individual hair follicles if I'm not wrong. Like I think these are individual. I'm not sure how that would work for getting larger areas done. I feel like that would be very time consuming. Whoa, my laser hair removal story. Guys, I've filmed a whole video about this. I'll link it down below so you guys can see. By the way, the machine that I'm not using the machine that they're using on me. It's called a Candela Yag. I was also going to say about my face, like my skin has just gotten a lot better from getting laser done. And firstly, because I stopped threading, that my skin stopped breaking up, but also I feel like laser treatments just kind of, I don't know what exactly, I haven't figured it out yet, but they just do something for your skin. I know you can get like laser skin treatments done, like not hair removal but laser done on your skin, and I honestly feel like it's quite good for my skin. Like I've noticed that my skin just looks a lot better when I've been getting laser done. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, not now, obviously, I've got a lot of makeup on. But if you want to talk about my face, because this is a very scatty video, I don't get any of this parts lasered. I don't get around my brows lasered because firstly, don't let anyone touch your brows because I did have like this bit zapped off at like the previous clinic. Accidentally, of course, but it happened. I also don't get my baby hairs done or my hairline just because I like that look of having it like natural and you can see like little hairs growing back. That's just me personally. I know some girls get their hairline done, but I will get all my sideburns zapped because I just don't really, I think I have a little bit of hair, I can't really tell, like barely, but I do get my sideburns all zapped off because I just don't really care for it, to be honest. Like I've always been previously being really, what's the word, I was really self-conscious about it before, so I just wanted to get it all done. But yeah, would definitely recommend laser, obviously with a technician and a clinic that is trained and know what they're doing. I don't know when I'll insert my clips of my getting my arms done and my legs done. Maybe I'll put them here if I haven't already. I've even put down the pain threshold. When I was getting my legs done, I feel like I think I said it was about a 7 out of 10. And that's mainly because I had like, imagine if that's like my shin, that I had like the little hairs on it. So because I'd shaved the day before, like if I had shaved on the day, I feel like it would have been less painful because also the shin, it's very close to the bone. So it's a little bit more painful that way. I'm not getting laser done on my feet because I don't have any hair on my feet, which is fun. Like really strange actually. You'd think that I would, but you know, luckily I don't. I mean, I can't be mad at the fact that I don't have hair on my feet, so I'm grateful. And my arms, I think my arms are about a 6, but like it is like I haven't really noticed anything from the first session, by the way. Like it's still all like hairy. And to be honest, I have hair, like I barely have any hair here. Like I have hair from here, but I noticed when she was doing zaps here. Oh, another thing is you can't treat all of the hair, like you can't really get the baby fine hair, so just be careful about what you get treated, because if you get hair that's really fine, you might end up growing more hair there as opposed to getting rid of it, because when you don't have enough hair, or if it's not the right type of hair, meaning if it's not like coarse and thick and the laser isn't able to treat it, then you might end up growing more hair. It might encourage growth, so just be careful about that. Make sure that your laser tech is aware of things like that. Like if you go to someone who's trained, like they do know about things like that, so they will warn you like some areas you can't treat. I think that's about it. I covered a lot of things. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Oh my gosh, this was such an extensive video, but if I did, feel free to ask me down in the comments. I'm staying out of the sun. I wear sunscreen a lot. I wear long sleeves and cover my legs at all times. We're currently in summer, so you have to just be careful about that as well. Like if you're doing it in summer and you're gonna go out in like your swimsuits and things like that and go to the beach, like you can't do that when you get laser done. That's not safe too. So yeah, I'm excited to keep getting these treatments and update you guys on the changes that I see, because I'm super excited about this because I don't have to shave my legs. But to be honest, laser hair removal, I wouldn't say it's a permanent fix, because I have heard that, like for example, if you get laser hair removal done and you get pregnant, your body goes through a lot of hormones and changes. I've heard that your hair can grow back, so keep that stuff in mind. Like, I'm not seeing it as a permanent hair removal method, but I'm seeing it as like, if I get a reduction in my hair growth, like that to me is already a win. Like, I already feel a lot more confident about myself and my body. So for me, I've already I'm going in with that kind of mindset, as opposed to saying, yeah, you have to get rid of all my hair. I'm going to be very upset if I have any hair growing on my body. Even after you go through, say, like 12 sessions, you might still have to go in for like maintenance sessions, like once every few months or once a year, things like that. So keep that sort of stuff in mind. Like, it's not permanent hair removal, even though some people say that it is. It's really not. Keep you guys updated on my laser hair removal journey. If you want to follow along on Instagram, I'll put my social links down below. I'll put the Cosmetic Clinic's links down below as well. They have clinics in Auckland, Tauranga, and I believe Christchurch as well, and Riccarton, I think. So I'll pop them down in my description box so you guys can check them out. And yeah, give my video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. Holy macaroni, it's hot. It's gonna make for some bloopers. Okay. Got my phone? Yep. Really quick because I am sweating. It's like 25 degrees. Whoa. Fun, do you mind? It's like 25 degrees and it's sweaty. It's like my hair video all over again. I gotta make this quick, like I said, because it's sweater.